Alright, what's going on, E-Unit? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mav, back at you with another video. This time it's going to be a reaction video by my man, sorry, I can't pull him up, by my man Tony Turner. This video is entitled How Aaliyah's Life Would Be in 2020. I'm guessing he made this amiss during the first lockdown, so we're going to go ahead and check my man Tony Turner out. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and all of that. And without further ado, let's get into this in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is August 25th, and y'all know that means it's been 19 years without Aaliyah.
20 now at the time you're seeing this.
And we're still going to keep her memory alive. And you know, over the last 19 years, I've been thinking, how would Aaliyah's life and career have panned out if she was still here with us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wonder how would it be too.
And this is why some people have a thing where it's like, oh, you know, it's been almost 20 years, let it go. But it's like, no. At the time, in 2001, Aaliyah was on the brink of like a big, huge superstardom success. You know, Aaliyah had been out since 1994, but it was something, the industry could feel it, her fans could feel it, you know, even her peers could feel it. By 2001, leading on into the next years, that was going to be Aaliyah's big breakout moment. Like, she was going to be Hollywood's next biggest star, making more hot music, all these endorsement deals, business deals. She was making with the biggest fashion designers, you know. You can feel like Aaliyah was going to be that next big thing.
Yes, she was.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been thinking, I'm like, how would Aaliyah's career have panned out? And now I'm sitting here and I'm like, I want to break it down to how I think it is, how I think her career and life would have been. And y'all can leave comments how you think Aaliyah's life and career would have panned out, you know, after 2001. So basically, I feel like had Aaliyah made it past that August in 2001, her album would have been a success. You know, it started off kind of slow because We Need a Resolution. You know, that wasn't the best single choice, and they were still trying to figure out what songs to promote and, you know, everything that happened with that. But I feel like the album would have still went platinum.
Of course. It's just that good.
It would have been a success. You know, she would have released her next few singles. They would have been big radio hits. She would have released more music videos. And I feel like she would have went on tour. Like her first big tour of the new millennium. She would have went on her first big tour of that era. And
okay, hold on. Ads coming up.
It would have been a dope tour. From the outfits, you know, the stage directions, the stage sets, everything like that, the choreography. Fatima would have worked with her on the choreography, you know, her designs, everything, like the production value. I feel like that would have been a great success and a great practice for Aaliyah to work on her live performances, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing people like to comment on. Oh, she wasn't that good of a live performer. I feel like with that Aaliyah World Tour,
she would have eventually grew into it though. Eventually.
How long would it lasted? That's when Aaliyah would have really had the chance to tweak her live performances, and she would have found her niche in that category of live entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, she would have.
So after that, I feel like from that, Aaliyah would have been able to finish her movies. You know, she signed a 7-movie deal. She would have been able to finish all her movies and book new ones. You know, from Sparkle, Matrix. You know, Honey, that's kind of iffy because, you know...
Nah, Honey will always be Mariah Carey's movie.
Some Kind of Blue. You know that movie she was going to be in about a 1950s interracial couple in a relationship? That would have been good. She would have been in a lot of different movies, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like... What kind of movies would Aaliyah been in, you know, from 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
Let's give it a wild guess.
Action. You know, Romeo Must Die, she got to do a little action in that, but it wasn't like full throttle. But I feel like
classic movie.
Challenge herself to do more action movies. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could see Aaliyah playing a detective or a cop. You know, I can see her doing that type of thing. Or another thing, she would have challenged herself and did comedy. Because if you know, a lot of people say they couldn't see Aaliyah in a comedic role, or sometimes Aaliyah, when she would go to read her scripts, she would take it too seriously, and that's why she didn't book some, like the Josie and the Pussycat Dolls movie. But I feel like Aaliyah would have challenged herself and she would have did comedy. And people would have really
I think with enough training, hold on, let me pause this. I think with enough training, she would have eventually got the hang of it. You know what I'm saying? Because Aaliyah was never really the comedic type of actress. But she was always funny in real life, though. But anyway, let's keep it pushing.
Angel type, down to earth, chill, cool. But I feel like Aaliyah would have really been able to pull off that comedic, her comedic chops. Because if you really look at the behind-the-scenes footage of when Aaliyah was hanging with her crew, you can see how funny she was. You can see her sense of humor. She loved to laugh. So I feel like that would have been easily translated into a movie had she gotten the right part, And another thing I'm saying is like Aaliyah would have been good in, maybe Aaliyah may have did like another movie that had to do with singing or dancing. But Aaliyah said she was already a singer. She wanted to expand her horizons. She didn't want to keep doing movies about singing. She wanted to show her real acting chops.
Exactly.
So she really did a lot of expanding her acting ability and testing out the waters, seeing what worked for her, seeing what didn't. And another thing, a lot of people don't mention, but I felt like Aaliyah had the perfect voice for voice acting. You know what I'm saying? And this is around the time.
Whoa, wait. Is he suggesting that Aaliyah will be perfect for the voice of Penny Proud from Proud Family? I mean, that would be fly.
2001, 2002, 2003. The Proud Family was a big show, and they got a lot of big celebs.
One of the GOAT shows of not Cartoon Network, Disney Channel.
They even had an episode with Mariah Carey on it. I feel like that would have been right up Aaliyah's.
Alicia Keys was on it too.
To have a special episode on the Proud Family. The Proud Family was a big thing, and I feel like somewhere along the way, Aaliyah would have been in the talks with them, and she would have got her own little special episode voicing a character. And not only that, but if you ever notice, from the late 90s on, Aaliyah got booked to do a lot of hosting gigs because she had that personality, she had that voice, and I felt like she would have did a lot more voice acting. Not even for TV shows, for movies. I could see her in a Disney movie voicing a character, or little movies here and there, or maybe little spots on TV shows here and there voicing characters, because she had that perfect voice for voicing characters, And I just see Aaliyah expanding and, doing her fashion line, doing her hairline, coming out with a perfume. I can see all the commercials for it, over the years. Aaliyah, every 2-3 years, Aaliyah comes out with some type of new product, some type of new deal. Her being a new spokesperson for some type of new product or anything like that. One that's already popular or one that she helped develop, and her do commercials for it. I can see that. Her singing songs, her singing the little jingles for the commercials. I can see all of that because Aaliyah had that business mindset. By 2001, she had a business mindset where it was like, it wasn't singing and like she had a keen business mind where she knew, in order to thrive in this industry, you gotta expand beyond music. Have your hand in every little aspect of the business, like Rihanna has now. So I feel like, yeah,
basically,
she would have did, hair, makeup, perfume.
Remember that interview where she said she always wanted to be remembered as somebody that could do it all. And I mean, I know she lived a tragically short life, but she's proven that. You know what I mean? But anywho, I'm gonna cam down and cam back up because time is running out for the Bandicam screen recorder. So I'm gonna come back. For a second, and we're gonna hit play.
Clothes. She would have even partnered with some big fashion designers, like she was at the time in 2001, and partner with them and help promote their clothes. And I feel like at least by now, this is the time when Aaliyah will be getting all her props. In 2020, over 25 years in this industry, Aaliyah will be getting all her honors and all her legend icon awards. And
give him a Michael Jackson Vanguard Award
from the VMAs, this is the time when Aaliyah would be getting honored and people would be doing tributes to her. You know what I'm saying?
In person.
Over the span of her career, you know, the video montages of all the things she done did over the last 25 years, and Aaliyah sitting in the audience with her brother or, you know, her mother, you know, her team, and, you know, she gets up there to awards, she thanks everybody, and she might give her own little tribute performance. But this is the time when Aaliyah will be getting her roses, her flowers, that she so
another advertisement.
Deserved. And as far as her life,
another advertisement. Hold on.
Based upon the events of the last year and a half,
okay, we good.
I feel like I don't think Aaliyah would have stayed with Dame Dash.
I agree. They would have eventually broke up.
You know, at the time, you know, they fell for each other, but I feel like being the person that he was over time, Aaliyah would have saw past that. Aaliyah would have saw him for who he really was, and I don't think she would have stayed with him. I think she would have went with somebody else, maybe somebody.
And allegedly, this is allegedly, around the time of Aaliyah's death, allegedly, Damon Dash had already been in an affair with his, what would be his future ex-wife, Rachel Roy. So, he wasn't far off. Mr. Turner over here wasn't too far off the ball with this remark about her not lasting together with Damon Dash, but we gonna keep pushing.
Somebody behind the scenes that's not a big name artist, I feel like she would have met somebody more behind the scenes, and you know,
more or less.
I say she would have had 2 kids,
two children,
been living maybe still in New York, maybe
them kids would have been bad too,
California, maybe
like beautiful bad.
Maybe upstate New York, we never know. But I feel like New York was a place that Aaliyah loved. So even if she didn't live here all the time, she would have still had a house or her condo here. And I feel like Aaliyah would have just been living a happy life. Like I said, maybe in 2020, if she was still making music, she wouldn't have been topping the charts or debuting at #1 or selling 1 million copies in a week. But she will be topping the Forbes charts though, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. You know, after a while, even the biggest artists, they kind of lose that, like, #1 debut, 500,000 copies in the first week, 5 #1 songs from the same album. They lose that instant success that they used to have. But, you know, if they played their cards right and they handled their career correctly and they had the right people around them, they're still making great profits from all the different endorsement deals and businesses and facets of the industry they were in. With Aaliyah, I felt it would have been her music,
yes,
acting,
yes,
endorsement deals. Maybe she would have invested in certain teams or certain projects or certain companies. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Aaliyah had that type of business mindset where she knew better. You know, she knew she would have been ahead of the game. You know, Aaliyah was always ahead of the game, always ahead of the curve. So she would have definitely been on top of the Forbes list right now. So basically, that's just my spiel. That's just my feeling. That's how I think Aaliyah's career and life would have panned out over the last 19 years. I feel like she would have just been happy, successful, accomplished, and just taking it easy now. Living her life with her 2 kids, being the icon and legend that she was and still is. So what do you guys think? How do y'all...
Alright, well, let's get into that. I like how in this video there's like a picture of what she possibly would look like had she stuck around to make it to her 40s, because if she was still around, she'd be 42 now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like that analysis. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't too far off the ball with some things. Some things are a little bit of a reach though, like her being a part of the Proud Family. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She might have been into some other animated works, but you know, you never really know. Because, you know, the person's dead and gone. We can only just guess what their future could have been. You know what I mean? I did like that. I did like the idea of Aaliyah having children, because, you know, she had a thing for children. You know what I'm saying? Heck, I felt like she was genuinely, you know, embracing, you know, some of the scenes that she had with children in Romeo Must Die, if y'all hadn't paid attention to how warm and motherly she could be. That's one of the things I've always liked about Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? She was just this chill person, this wonderful spirit. Usually nobody has anything bad to say about her when it comes to her being a person, but you know, we gonna wrap this video up. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for paying attention to me. You know, let's all honor baby girl's legacy. You know what I'm saying? If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Mav signing out this thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Check out my merch. And I'll see you guys next time for some more Aaliyah content. Till then, take care, y'all. Deuces.